And before we call it a night and wrap up the 2023 NFL Draft, I wanted to let this list marinate and let as many names come out as possible before I made a video about it. And that is the undrafted rookie free agent class, the class that we signed after the NFL Draft. Now, this is all the talent. There's a lot of talent that goes, it was only 259 people drafted, and it's probably another 259 people that will make it into, or more than that, that will make it into the NFL as undrafted rookie free agents. There's been a lot of people undrafted. Danny Amendola was undrafted. Jerry Jacobs was undrafted. So a lot of quality players are out there still after the NFL draft. Some undrafted free agents stay on the team over the people that was actually drafted. So let's take a look at prior to Detroit, and we'll start with the quarterback. We have the quarterback, Adrian Martinez, Kansas State. Running back Mohamed Ibrahim, Minnesota. Chase Cota, Oregon wide receiver. Very intrigued by these two guys. Keaton Thompson, I'm probably messed that up, wide receiver, Virginia. Offensive tackle, Connor Galvin, Baylor. He was actually the first reported undrafted rookie free agent. Offensive lineman, Ryan Swoboda, UCF. Guard center, Brad Cecil, USF. Edge, Zach Morton, Akron. Defensive tackle, Chris Sims, Notre Dame. Linebacker, Isaac Darkangelo, Illinois. What a last name that is. Linebacker, Trevor Nowalski, Saginaw Valley State. Cornerback, Starling Thompson V, UAB. And safety, Brandon Joseph. Now, it's important to remember that the Detroit Lions went into, I want to say, day 3 with 74 people on the roster, and they had 15 or 16 available spots, if I remember correctly. And we signed 13 players here. Now, Chase Cota, Muhammad, the running back, Ibrahim, and it's also, I think those are the only two that have money guaranteed. So they got the money guaranteed. It's very intriguing. I wanted to focus this particular video and bring up Muhammad. The Dern, one of the guys that I talk to on a regular basis, you saw him on Friday's show. He talked about the running back here and how he wouldn't mind if the Detroit Lions actually got him. Well, lo and behold, this guy winds up coming to our team undrafted, and he actually got $100,000 guaranteed. So here's some things that NFLDraftBuzz.com, we're going to look at his strengths and weaknesses. He's solid in blitz pickup and consistently showed the ability to anchor against bigger players. Difficult to bring down one-on-one in space. Regularly sidesteps would-be tacklers and uses offhand to use oncoming defenders' momentum against them without slowing down significantly. So basically, a stiff arm. Ibrahim does a nice job with recognition as a pass protector and gives good effort. He's at his best working in space, showing the quickness and vision of a return specialist. His stop-start ability allows him to create initial separation. Shows a surprising burst to beat linebackers to the edge, can plant his foot in the ground and explode, showing better straight line speed than expected. Does not possess top breakaway speed, though he's rarely caught from behind. That is outstanding. Now, his weaknesses. Really isn't a guy who would create a lot of separation as a receiver split outside. That's nothing we have to worry about. His hands are good, but Ibrahim doesn't show much feel as a route runner and might not be the guy you flex out wide. Not a problem. We've got guys to do that. Too indecisive and hesitant at the line of scrimmage. So it appears as though out of his weaknesses, the majority of them come from in the receiver category. And when he gets to the line, he has to make better decisions when it comes to whether he's going to cut this way or cut that way. This is not a problem for me. First of all, he was undrafted. Secondly, we've got David Montgomery, and we've got Jahmyr Gibbs, most importantly, that will be fine in the backfield or spread out wide. That's what we got him for. This right here is intriguing. Our running back room, dare I say, got better with the departure of DeAndre Swift. So now we have, for sure, I'm pretty sure this kid will make the practice squad at the very minimum, and we will have David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs. What running back will be number 3? We still have Craig Reynolds. I think we have Jamar Jefferson. I don't think Justin Jackson is on the team anymore. I could be wrong. Will we roll with 3 running backs, 4 running backs. I want to say last year we went with 4 quite a bit. There were 4 that we would bring in and out. This is fantastic. And I'm very intrigued about the wide receivers and also the quarterback. I mean, we got pretty much linebackers, offensive tackle, edge, safety. I mean, we got some guys. How many of these guys will make the team? So there's a lot to talk about here, and we've got to look through every player and talk about them one by one. Those videos will be coming in the upcoming days or so. So look forward to those videos, okay? Just wanted to let this come out, make sure I got as many possible, so therefore I could make maybe one video instead of multiple. So this is fantastic. And again, we'll look at each player individually, and we'll talk about their strengths and weaknesses. This is awesome, man. Brad Holmes, to me, just based off even before these signings, I had to give him an A+. I know y'all don't like, a lot of people are disappointed in the signings. But if you remember, and I'll leave you with this, if you remember, as we went into the draft, those same guys that had all these ridiculous mock drafts, right? What was the one thing they had in common? Is that we could basically do whatever we wanted in the NFL draft because of how our free agency went. So I think everyone needs to relax. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now that you've had a few hours to marinate on the draft, you see this undrafted rookie free agency class. What are your thoughts on the draft as a whole and Brad Holmes draft number 3? Let me know. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. Thank you again for 10,000 subscribers. And as always, go Lions.